My friends, it is my unfortunate duty to inform you all that our host, Mr. Bodie, has been murdered.
We can see that he's lying there on the floor in front of us.
He was murdered on the very eve of his 50th birthday.
The monster! Could have at least waited another day.
Yes, it is a most untimely demise for our dear friend and colleague, Mr. Bodie.
But I suppose it's more like Mr. Body now.
I'm going to ignore that comment, Mr. Green.
Okay.
Do we know who the murderer is?
The doors were all locked on our arrival here. There have been no signs of forced entry into the house, and no one has been seen leaving the premises.
What are you saying?
Wait, why were we all locked in?
What I am saying, Colonel, is the murderer is one of us. Also, they probably used one of these various weapons.
I think it was Mrs. White in the kitchen with the knife.
Whoa there, slow down. There's nothing to start accusing so soon.
I'm not accusing, just suggesting.
I don't see any cut or stab wounds, but there are signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
I suggest it was Mr. Green in the library with the rope.
Why me?
You were awfully eager to start accusing people.
You really think I killed him in the library and then dragged him all the way here to the lounge?
Perhaps use a secret passage.
No, those are in the corner rooms.
What?
What?
He does appear to have been dragged. Ooh, what's this? Ivy. From the conservatory.
I think it was the butler.
Mr. Buddy didn't have a butler.
The Mrs. White. She's kind of like a butler.
You're off your rocker. Clearly, it was Colonel Mustard in the hall with the gun.
Haven't you been listening to the professor?
Well, it's my turn to guess, and I had to think of something.
Well, there's no call to go accusing me.
You never liked Mr. Bodie, and you know it.
Now then, has anyone confessed to the crime yet?
No, Sergeant Gray, but I've studied the body, and it is my belief that he was murdered in the conservatory, probably with a blunt object, like the lead pipe, because the bruising indicates that the object was round and straight. But I still don't know who did it.
Well then, we may just be in luck. In my search around the house, I came across this envelope. It contains all the information we seek about the murder and the identity of the murderer. The murder took place in the conservatory as Mr. Bodie sought a respite from the activities of the night. The murderer did not come prepared to murder, so they had to find something in the house to use as a weapon. They picked a piece of lead piping. But who had the most motive to murder Mr. Bodie? And who had time to do it while all the others were busy?
Well, who was it?
No idea. Let's find out. The murder was committed by none other than Professor Plum.
Uh-oh.
And so Professor Plum ran. He ran out of the house with the law close behind. He ran over hill and under tree. He ran through lands where never light has shone. He ran by silver streams that run down to the sea. Some say that he still runs to this day. But that is of course ridiculous because he was caught and sentenced to cleaning up the house. Just as really weird in the land of Clue. Or Cluedo for our international audience. Thank you for watching our video, and a special thanks to everyone who was in it. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like the video as well as comment on it, and if you want to see more videos that we put out every single week, then you can subscribe to our channel to see more videos that we put out every single week. Yeah, you get it.